Hi there, my name is Stanley Steen from Team Deberoo, and in this video you will learn how you can make money on AdCombo using the native ads of AdSterra. So let's dive in.
This video is brought to you by Deberoo.com, the #1 affiliate marketing software platform.
Alright, here we are at the dashboard of the Deberoo tracker, and in this video you will learn how you can make money on AdCombo using native ads on AdSterra. Alright, so we have a lot to discuss, so let's dive in. Through this video I will teach you exactly how you can set up your very own affiliate marketing campaign. And we are going to start with preparing our tracker, our Deberoo tracker for this campaign. There are some things that we need to set up to make sure that we can track this campaign and that we receive this data in our tracker. But before we're going to set up the tracker, let's take a look at the offer that we're going to promote today. So let's head over to AdCombo, and this is the offer right here, the Bentolit product, Bentolit offer, and it's available in multiple geos, but we're going to focus on Portugal today. So Bentolit is basically a weight loss product with the active ingredient being volcano clay, I believe. Yeah, volcanic clay. That can be used as an angle for this product, but you can obviously use other angles as well. We have some different offer pages as well as landing pages. Please note that inside of AdCombo, the offer pages are called landings and the landing pages are called pre-landings. Okay, so keep that in your mind. But yeah, we're gonna test some of these. But let's start with setting up the tracker. Okay. So in the Deberoo tracker, there are a couple things that we need to check before we can start thinking about offer pages and landing pages, which is the affiliate network and the traffic source. So let's start with the affiliate network. So we're going to promote an AdCombo product, which means that we want to make sure that AdCombo has been added as an affiliate network in the Deberoo tracker. Alright, so I already have AdCombo in here, which means that I don't have to add AdCombo for any future campaigns using AdCombo offers, okay? So you only have to add each affiliate network as well as each traffic source. You only have to add them once, and then you're good to go for all your future campaigns using the same affiliate networks or traffic sources. However, you may not have AdCombo in your tracker just yet. In case you don't, adding it is very easy. Just click on Create and click on Affiliate Network, and then you will get the list of pre-set up affiliate networks. And we're just going to select AdCombo from the list and press Next. And right here, you don't have to change anything except the workspace. So select your workspace and then press Save, and then you should have AdCombo now in your list of affiliate networks, okay? The next thing that we want to do is also make sure that we have AdSterra as a traffic source in our tracker, all right? So the same thing goes here. If you've already added it, you're good to go. So I already have it in here, so basically I could just continue with the rest of my campaign. However, in case you don't, it's exactly the same. We're gonna press Create and click on Traffic Source. And then from this list, you will select AdSterra, which is right here, and click on Next. And you don't have to change anything. Once again, everything is already pre-set up for you. You just have to select your workspace and click on Save. Okay? All right, cool. So you now know how to add the affiliate network and how to add the traffic source. Next up, we are going to add our offer. Okay? So we're going to go to the Offers tab. And we're going to create a new offer. All right. First, select the workspace. Then we're going to select the affiliate network, which is, of course, is going to be AdCombo. We're going to promote this product in Portugal, and let's give this campaign a name. So we're going to call it Bentolit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, then we want to paste in the offer URL. So I'm going to head over to AdCombo. So what we're going to do is we're going to split test two different landing pages, but we're going to host them ourselves to make sure we can split test them basically. So what I'm going to do on the pre-landings, aka the landing page tab right here, I'm going to select no pre-landing to make sure that in my tracking link there is no landing page attached. and we're going to download them and host them ourselves later on. But for now, I want this link to be without the landing page. So I'm going to select no pre-landing. Okay. Then we have 3 different offer pages. So let's check them out real quick. See what kind of options we have. All right, so we have this one right here, which looks quite nice. All right. Cool. Then we have this one right here, which is sort of a blog style. And then you can order it right here. And we have this one right here. All right, so let's say we want to use this one right here, okay? So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna select that lander right here. I'm sorry, that offer page, of course. So this one, and the choice that you make on your offer page as well as your landing page, by the way, will change this tracking link. So take a good look, especially at the end. It will change every time that I change my offer page selection. Okay, so make sure you select the right one, no pre-landing, and then we're going to copy this tracking URL and we're going to paste that in the Deberoo tracker under the offer URL. And then at the end of your offer URL, you want to add a question mark and then copy and paste this parameter that is shown below. Okay, so we can just paste it at the end of the offer URL and then we're good to go. All right, let's press save. Okay. Next up is the landing page. So like I said, we're going to host our landing pages ourselves and we're going to split test 2 of them to see which one performs better. Okay, so let's head back over to AdCombo and we're going to take a look at the ones that they have available. So that's 1, 2, number 3, and number 4. Okay, let's see. So we have this one. We also had this in an offer page style, but as you can see, there's no offer on this one, just the CTA, which will bring you to the offer page. Then we have this one right here, which is also sort of a blog style. The Dr. Oz show, and this one. Okay, so let's say we want to use the first 2. So this blog style and this blog style, okay? Then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna download those landing pages. So it's going to be this one. Alrighty. Cool. And the second one. There we go. And now that I have these 2 different zip files, we can move over to the landing page builder, which is where we're going to upload those zip files to make sure that we can host our landing pages ourselves. Okay, so we're going to click on upload zip. I'm going to drag in the first one and I'm going to call it, let's start with with Portugal and then Bentolits LP1. Okay, create. All right, so now the editor will open up the landing page that we have downloaded. Don't mind this, it looks a little bit weird, but that will be gone in a second. Okay, and we could change anything that we want. So we can change the images, we can change the text, the call to action, whatever you want, you can change it right here. All right, and once you're done with editing your landing page, all you have to do is change the destination URL. This is very important because if you do not do this, then the users who click on your link on your landing page will not get redirected to the offer page. And if they do not get redirected to the offer page, there's no way for us to get conversions and thus there's no way for us to earn money. Okay, so it's a very important part. So let's go to the Deberoo tracker and we're going to grab our click URL that we're going to paste into the landing page builder. So I'm going to click on my name and then click on tracker settings, and that's where I will find the tab tracking URLs, of which my click URL is right there. Okay, so I'm going to copy this click URL and then we're going back to the landing page builder. I'm going to click on page info and then you'll find this box right here that says destination URL. So right here I'm going to paste in that click URL that I just copied from the tracker, and then I'm going to click on change links. The links have been updated, so I can publish this page. All right. Perfect. Okay, so our first landing page is live. Okay, we're gonna launch the second one as well. We're gonna publish the second one as well, and then we're gonna add them to the Deberoo tracker. So same process, upload zip. We're gonna drag in the other one. We're gonna call it PT Bentolit LP2. Since this is the second landing page, we're gonna test. And there we go. Once again, you can change anything that you want on this landing page. And once you're done, we're going to go to the tab Page Info and paste in that click URL as the destination URL. I'm going to click on Change Links. The links have been updated. And now let's press Publish. All right. Let's publish it. There we go. All right, cool. So we now have our 2 landing pages live and ready to go. So now we just need to add them to the tracker so that later on we can add them to our flow. Okay, so I'm going back to the Deberoo tracker and we're going to go to the Landers tab right here. And we're going to create a new lander, okay? So for every landing page or offer page that you want to test, you want to make an individual page, landing page, offer page, whatever it is. So every time you create a new lander or new offer for each and every landing page or offer page you want to test, all right? There we go. Let's give this a name. So we're going to call it PT as in Portugal. Well, the country tag's already in there, so we don't need it. Bentolit LP1 AdCombo. All right, and then we're going to copy the first URL. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. We're going to copy this landing page URL and we're going to paste that in here. And we don't have to do anything else, so let's press save. And in the meantime, I'm going to copy this landing page URL as well because we're going to add that one as well, of course. So let's create the other lander. All right, so let me paste in the landing page URL. Let's call this landing page 2 and let's save it. Cool. All right, so now we have added the affiliate network, the traffic source, the offer page, and 2 landing pages, which means that we have everything in place to start create our campaign. Okay, so at this moment you have the option to create your path inside a flow right here and select that flow later on, but I'm going to show you how you can create your path while creating your campaign. So let's head over to the campaign settings. By the way, after we're done with creating the campaign inside the Deberoo tracker, that's the point where we'll move over to AdSterra, because then we have our campaign URL and we can start creating our campaign in AdSterra and start creating our ads. But first things first, we need to create the campaign. So let's click on create. I'm using the tracking simple format. All right. The traffic source is going to be AdSterra. Country tag is still Portugal. All right, let's give this campaign a name. So Bentolit AdCombo. All right, the cost model, I'm leaving that on auto, and then the transition between ad and campaign funnel. So when the user clicks on your ad and they land on your landing page, do you want that to be direct or a redirect transition? Okay, so for native ads, I recommend to use the redirect option. Then we have the campaign destination. So like I said, you can create a flow and select it here, but we're going to create the path right here. We're going to use both landers and offers, and the transition from the landing page to the offer page, I want that to be a 302 redirect. Then we're going to add 2 landing pages because we're going to split test them, and 1 offer page. Of course, if you want to test your offer pages, just add more, and the same with the landers. You can do more landing pages as well, but we're going to keep it for now. We're going to keep it with these 2. So we have Bentolit lander number 1 and Bentolit lander number 2, and then we also have our offer page. There we go. Let's save this. All right, so now we have created the campaign inside the Deberoo tracker, and now we have received our campaign URL. So I'm going to copy this campaign URL, and then we can finally move over to AdSterra. Okay, so let's do that. Here we are inside the AdSterra platform, and we're going to create a new campaign. All right, there we go. First, we want to give our campaign a name, so I like to start with the geo tag. And then Bentolit AdCombo. There we go. The connection type. So we can do all types, 3G or Wi-Fi. I'm going to start with all traffic at the start of my campaign. Later on, if I have plenty of data, I might want to switch that over, but for now we're good. Okay, then we have the pricing type. If you're starting out with affiliate marketing, you do not have a lot of experience, I recommend you to go with CPM. If you do have more experience, you know how to make a profitable campaign, etc., then you might want to move over to CPA or CPC pricing types, as it might benefit you, but it always depends a bit on both the affiliate as well as your experience. If you don't have a lot of experience, once again, go with CPM. Then we have the ad unit category. So we're going to go with native ads. And the traffic type, so do you want to run on mainstream plus adult, only mainstream or only adult, okay? So in this case, I'm going to go with mainstream only. Then we have the landing URL. So do not paste actually your landing page URL in here. No, paste in your campaign URL, okay? So I'm pasting in the campaign URL, which is the URL that we just got from the tracker. Then we have the device format. So are we going to focus on desktop, mobile, or tablet? Let's start out with desktop. Okay, then right here you can upload a couple of images, screenshots of your landing page to make the verification process of AdSterra go a little bit quicker. Okay, so that's optional. You can upload these images and try to speed up the verification process, or you can just skip it if you're patient with the launch of your campaign. Next up is the country targeting. So we're going to target Portugal, of course. There we go. We're going to wait for this recommended CPM rates for a second to see what they recommend. They recommend a 2-cent bit. The minimum CPM rate is 0.2 of a cent. I'm not going to go with minimum, but I'm also not going to go with recommended. I'm going to go slightly below recommended. Because I rather up my bid during the start of my campaign than having to decrease my bid at the start of my campaign because it's too high. Okay, so I'm gonna go with like 0.15, somewhat like that. Expected volume for this country, quite nice to know, to 20,000 impressions a day. That's fine. Then we have the creative. So first we have the title. We can use up to 64 characters for our title. And then we also want an image, of course. All right, so let's see. Breaking. Volcanic clay burns fat overnight. There we go. And let's add an image. So I want a volcano. Let's do active volcano. And let's see for the images. All right, so there are a lot of ways to promote this product. We're going to go with the volcano kind of angle. And I want something that really pops, right? If we're gonna use volcanoes, then I might as well get the most shocking image that I can, okay? An image like this, it's a beautiful picture, but there's not a lot going on and there's not a lot of contrast. Whereas an image like this lava or fire, whatever, that will really pop because it's the attention grabber, basically, okay? So let's see. I don't want it to be too extreme because it's the clay that's actually the active product and not the lava. But let's see what we can find. So I do like this, but maybe something else. Let's press see more, get some of these related images. So something like this would be good, okay? Maybe a little bit more zoomed in on the lava, but not too much. I like this one as well. This is too dark, you can't see it's a mountain anymore. Same goes here. This one is actually pretty good. I think I like the one above the best. Let's see, where was it? Yeah, so this one, even though it's quite zoomed out, but I quite like it. This one is pretty cool as well. Let's use this one, all right? So let's save this image. And we're gonna head over to Canva, but first we need the dimensions. So 320 by 240, okay? So 320 by 240, there we go. Let's drop that image in there. And there we go. All right, I like to use these adjust buttons to create a little bit more contrast basically. So I'm gonna put the contrast quite high. The saturation can go up a bit as well, making that bright lava shine and pop a little bit more. Maybe slightly more brightness. Okay, and put the blur a little bit in the minus to create a little bit sharp edges. Okay, now this looks pretty good. Let's download this. And then we go back into AdSterra and we just upload it in here. We can just drag it in. Nope, we can't. I'm sorry, my mistake. All right, so we have to upload the image. Let's do that. It's in downloads. And it's gonna be this one right here. All right, cool. So now we get to crop the image. We're using full size here. There we go. Alrighty, cool. So we have our first creative. Most likely you want to add multiple creatives. I highly recommend you to create multiple creatives because you want to see how they perform against each other. Okay? The process for all of your creatives is going to be the same. So you just click on add one more creative right here. You add your title, you add your picture, and keep on doing that until you have added all the ads that you wanted to add. Okay, so it's very easy, process stays the same. Then once you're done, we can continue. Then we have the budget. So first we have the total budget. Let's set it on unlimited. And then we have the time of start. So the AdSterra team will do a verification on your ads to see if they comply to their rules. After that verification, do you want to launch your campaign immediately, or do you want it to keep inactive, or do you maybe prefer to have a start date, a scheduled start date? Okay, you can let that know right here. So when it says start, it will start straight away after the verification. If you put it on scheduled, you can set a specific day where you want to start your campaign, or you can keep it inactive and launch it whenever you're ready. Okay. Let's see. Next up is the targeting. I think we missed something. You can start your campaign right from step one. Okay, but we're not able to press submit, but we have to do the targeting anyway. So let's go to the targeting. The targeting types. We have operating systems, browsers, language, day of the week, time range, and carrier. So basically for all of these targeting options, I'm gonna need data before I can start optimizing on them, okay? So let's start at the top of the list. Operating systems. I don't know if we can also do versions, but let's check. Yes, we can also do versions. So I need data first, but right here you can select specific operating systems and versions that you do or do not want to include. Then we have the browsers and the browser versions. Same thing here, I need some data first. We have the language. This is the only one that I'm actually going to use. So we're promoting in Portugal, which means that I would not create a headline in English like I just did. This is just for the sake of this video, of course. But if my ads were in Portuguese, I would let them translated by a professional translator. And then I want to reach the audience who have also set their browser language on Portuguese so that I know for sure that they're able to read my ads. So let's add Portuguese in here. Where is it? There it is, perfect. Okay, let's add it. So we have the language, perfect. What's next? Day of the week and time range. So this has to do with the scheduling of your campaign. Specific days of the weeks or specific hours of the days that you do or do not want to run. You can let them know right here. But we need some data to start optimizing on that, right? So I want to see which days do perform well, which hours do not perform well. And it's going to be different for every campaign, as it will be different for every geo, and it will also be different for every vertical, every traffic source, etc., etc., etc. So I'm going to generate some data first to see how this campaign is performing on those different days and those different hours in this specific geo. And then once I have plenty of data, I might see some specific patterns and specific hours that do not perform well, and then I can start targeting them right here. And then we have the carrier, same thing here. I need quite some data before I can start optimizing on the carriers. This campaign we chose to do desktop, but in case you're doing mobile, then later on, part of your deep optimization, you might want to start targeting specific carriers. Next up is the cappings and the limits. So first we have the frequency cappings. How many times is one person able to see your ads every day or in another time period? So I usually do 2 impressions per 24 hours, but you can change the amount of impressions, you can change the amount of periods, like in hours or days, okay? So use it however you want. This is just my personal preference. Then we have the limits of impressions. I don't usually work with it. I just use the budget normally, and then how many impressions I get for it, I don't really mind. But you can set the limits for your impressions. Okay, so you can set total, daily, and hourly limits for impressions. Then we have the budget. We can set a total budget, but it was up in the campaign a little earlier on, and we selected unlimited, which is why you will see unlimited here. Then we have a daily and an hourly budget, which we can both use. So I'm going to set my daily limit on 250. And then if I want to spread out that 250 daily budget over 24 hours, I can say I'm going to give myself an hourly limit as well, making sure that it won't spend extremely much in one specific hour. However, I still want to give the algorithm some room to spend a little bit more than average, okay? So wait, if I put this on 240, then it would mean that I would spend $10 per hour. But if I set this on $10 per hour as well, then I will most likely not spend my daily budget every single day, okay? Because there are gonna be hours where there's just not enough traffic to reach my hourly limit. So what I will do instead is up this a bit to 50. It will still cause that I will not spend extremely much in one specific hour. However, if there is no traffic in a specific hour, then it can still compensate that the rest of the day. Okay, so I want to give it a little bit room there. Then we have the advanced settings where you can add specific placements to your blacklist or to your whitelist. We can also do some IP or IP range targeting, excluding or including specific IP ranges. And we can set custom bid for specific placements right here. Okay, so that is that. We can still not submit it, so we must have done something wrong or missed something or skipped something. Something like that. Let's see. Why can we not create this campaign? Yeah, we have that, we have that, we have that. This is all good. All right, Portugal. Oh, I need to add it, right? No, it has been added. No, it has not been added. Look, country is empty. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we go back to Portugal. And we said we're going to go with 1.5 cents. Perfect. Let's add it. Okay, there we go. So I just forgot to press add. Don't forget that. Add your country, enter your price, and then press add. And now we can submit it. Perfect. Okay, so now we are at the overview where you can check all your campaign settings. Make sure everything is properly set up the way you want it. And when it's actually perfectly set up and you're all happy about it, press submit. There we go. Success. Campaign has been sent for verification. It won't take long. And after the verification, your campaign may launch immediately, it may wait for your scheduled starting date, or it will stay inactive until you hit launch depending on the settings of your campaign. Okay, but now you know how you can create a CPA marketing campaign, a affiliate marketing campaign for AdCombo, and how you can make money with AdCombo promoting their products using the native ads on AdSterra. Okay, if you like this video, don't hesitate to leave a thumbs up, and also there's a subscribe button at the top in case you wish to be notified about any new videos on the Deberoo channel. So that's gonna be it for this one, but I will catch you next time, and until then, peace out.
This video is brought to you by Deberoo.com, the #1 affiliate marketing software platform.